Where are you from?
Australia.
Australia. Okay.
Nice.
So the first question. What do you think about Japan?
It's very busy here. A lot of good stuff to do. Never get bored.
It's a beautiful country. I like the mountains, and our people are really lovely, and the food is fantastic.
Yeah, I love the culture here. It's just a lot more fast-paced than what I'm used to.
Okay. So number two. What do you think about Japanese people?
Very organized. Maybe very busy. Very considerate, kind. Yep.
Very considerate, and they are very. They have a good understanding of their space. I've walked here, and no one has actually bumped into me yet, so that's really good.
Yeah, they were very respectful.
Respectful. Okay. So the last question. Do you have any question to Japanese people?
Sometimes everyone walks on the left,
Yep.
but the escalators are on the right sometimes.
In west part of Japan,
Yeah.
like a different switch.
Yeah.
I think like east part, like Tokyo, like a left, standing
Yeah.
on the left and walking right.
Yeah.
But Osaka, the west side. Okay, all right. Maybe opposite. I think another question I would like to ask, it's like probably open up homestays. I would love that, living with people and learning the culture. So, that would be a question I would like to ask Japanese people, open up homestays, and I would love to stay with a family and find out what it is all about. Live in Tokyo? Yeah, anywhere in Japan. Yeah. How about you? Any question to Japanese people?
Yeah, if you're like talking to a tourist, would you recommend coming in the winter or the summer? Because like I've only been in the winter.
Okay,
So I don't know what
okay.
the
Which
weather's
season
like.
is the best season?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. We're gonna ask to Japanese people your question the next time. Okay, all right. And we're gonna up the YouTube. Okay. So the answer, question and answer.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
So what YouTube channel would that be? Ask in Japan. Ask in Japan. Ah, cool. Yeah. Okay. So where are you from?
Wales in the UK.
Wales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
You Wales. Okay. So how long have you been in Japan?
Just like a few days.
Few days.
Few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long will you stay in Japan?
About a week.
Yeah.
What do you think about Japan?
It's amazing.
I love it.
Yeah.
I could actually live here.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The second question. What do you think about Japanese people?
Everyone's
So
so
nice.
polite. Everyone's so
Polite.
nice.
Yeah.
Everyone's so mean in the UK. And everyone's
Yeah.
really nice here.
Yeah, everyone's just so lovely. You should speak to anyone and anyone will help you. Even though there's a language barrier, you can still just go up to anyone, and even if you just point, they'll point back and try and help you as much as they can, which is lovely. So
Have you felt inconvenient so far? Like language or something?
No, I don't think so.
It's been fine, even though we can't speak much of the language. What we can sort of just helps, and even if you can't, just point at a menu or something to try and get food, and they'll just get you it anyway. So they try their hardest, and we try our hardest back, and it's lovely.
Okay. So the last question. Do you have any question to Japanese people?
What do you think of people when they come in, like foreigners who come in? Do you think that they're rude, or do you think that they're nice, or like do you like tourism, or is it
Where
hindered?
can we improve as
Yeah.
people, as tourists?
Thank you very much.
It's a very great place. Being from Germany and coming to Japan is a really big thing, because in Germany you travel also with the train, but first thing, it's very expensive, and in Japan the trains, they come every minute, and in Germany you really have to wait very long sometimes for some trains to come to your city, and that can be a really pain. And also Japan, I think, is really cheap because the food and clothes and all that kind of stuff is really cheap in comparison to Germany, because we are a very expensive land. And for example, you serve water in the restaurants for free. In Germany that's different. You also have to pay for even water.
Even tap water?
Yes.
Oh really? Okay.
And so Japan really is a cheap land, I think, for coming to travel.
Okay, thank you. So you are enjoying traveling Japan?
Oh yes, I'm really enjoying it. I'm here for, I think it's my 20th day now, and I'm staying for another 10 days, so I was here a month. And until now it's really a great time.
Okay, thank you. And how about Japanese people? What do you think about Japanese people?
Many Japanese people have already spoken to me, sometimes in English, sometimes in Japanese, and yeah, Japanese people are really great. They're kind, help you with the things if you're having troubles, and if you're at a restaurant, everyone tends to help you and show you the things you don't know. So I think it's really great. They sometimes seem to be a little bit reserved or quiet, but if you can speak with them, it's really great.
Do you have any question for Japanese people?
I would like to know how you think of your own country.
You don't know?
So how Japanese think of Japan themselves. We in Germany have way more holiday at work, for example, and you in Japan you tend to work way more and harder because you are such a small country and all people tend to hold together to support each other and their country. So why so many people do that?
Oh, the following the same thing?
Yes, because in Germany more people tend to think about themselves. I think in Japan it seems that the people think about way more about the society and the people around them.
Okay, what else?
I'm a very big fan of animes. That's
Oh.
why I came to Japan. So
Which one is the favorite?
Shinfugia. Yeah, but I would like to know how Japanese people are related to anime and how much they like them.
What do you think about Japan?
Japan, I think it's a fabulous country to visit. People are really nice, are very polite. We feel insecure, a feeling of secure. And it's easy to get along with them as long as we speak a little bit Japanese, I feel. I would recommend to visit it to everyone.
What do you think about Japanese people?
I would say for a foreigner who doesn't speak Japanese, it's really, really hard to get along with them. But once we try to understand a little bit their culture and try to speak their language and drink a little bit in nomikai or something like that, it's easy to be with them. And it's like everybody, you know, when you try to know them and when they are curious about you, it's very interesting, and I really like Japanese people in general.
Do you have any question Japanese people?
When you see, like for example in Shibuya, because I come from France and like a European country, but I think it's the same in America. I don't see any like fat people. They are always very thin, you know. So I just wonder how is it possible? Like everyone is so like healthy and so thin, in a good shape. So I was wondering what is the secret or something.
Oh, it makes sense. Why are you only in t-shirts? Wow, because you live in Alaska. You get used to freezing. And how long have you been in Japan?
2 weeks total, I think. We were in Taiwan for a few days and spending most of our vacation in Japan, though. So go to Disney tomorrow. Oh, busy. Yes, it is busy.
Okay,
But it's great.
So, second question. What do you think about Japanese people?
Everyone's been super nice. I mean, they can tell that we're not from around here, so if they can tell that we're confused, like I had 3 people helping me on the subway, so that's been nice, and yeah, we're figuring it out, so yeah, it's been great. Yeah, we've loved Japan.
And I do like how my parents always spoil me with my Pokemon card.
Pokemon?
He loves Pokemon, so the Pokemon cards and the Pokemon centers are, yeah.
Do you have any question to Japanese people?
Why don't Japanese people use paper towels?
Yeah, it's,
Bathroom to dry your
Ah,
hands.
the bathroom.
They have the washcloth they bring with them and dry their own hands. We don't do that in the United States.
I think my big question is how you get your kids, and everyone is so well behaved here. We feel like outsiders on the subway. Our kids are always noisy, and we try to get them to calm down, but everyone is so well behaved here. That's very impressive.
So your question is why Japanese kids are so
Everyone's so well behaved
smart
and calm and
calm.
yeah, calm and well behaved. Yeah.
Do you have any question to Japanese people? We're gonna ask Japanese people. We're gonna ask you a question to Japanese people next video.
Do you like Pokemon?
Me? Yeah, I like. I used to play Pokemon Go. Yes.
I love Pokemon Go!
Pokemon Go.
He likes Pokemon Go.
Okay. Thank you. So first question. What do you think about Japan?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Simple.
It's so different from Finland, so it's interesting, and I really like it here.
Okay. Second question. What do you think about Japanese people?
Nice and polite. Even if sometimes the English is not so good, so they still like try to help, and so yeah.